Let's see, is it 6? Yeah. Hey, y'all. I'm trying to get my situation together. Here we go. Hey, Jack Squad. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Let's see. Let's see. I don't know why this went crooked like that. Why did it do that? I'm talking about on my screen, y'all. On my screen. Hey, y'all, come on up and through here. Okay. Is that what I need to do? Hey, what's going on? Hey, Lois. Hey, program. What's going on, y'all? What is happening? What is happening? I'm trying to get my stuff together, y'all. I think I got it together. Hey, y'all. My screen right here. What is this? Oh, my computer screen. Okay, there it goes. It's getting better. Child, you know, devil's always busy, right? Always busy. Hey, Delightful. Hey, y'all, come on in. Hey, come on in, y'all. Come on in. Listen, I'm going to need a few more people so I can tell y'all about the good news. I got a testimony. Hey, Lisa Marie. Hey, Renata. Delightful. Everybody, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening, y'all? Hey, Tara. Hey. What's going on, y'all? Listen, I got something to tell y'all. You know, let me see how I go about this. I'm going to tell y'all this story without crying and being emotional. But I have to tell y'all because it just happened a few moments ago, right? Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming with the testimony, girl. Y'all know I got to tell y'all, right? So listen, I have been struggling financially with a few things, right? I got all these credit cards, right? And for a minute, I wasn't working because I needed to. I'm working for the same company, but I had to stop for a minute because I needed to switch locations as well as get my shift right? And I had to wait till it came up because, y'all, I don't know if I told y'all this story, but I got, the spelling of my name is spelled two ways. We'll talk about that in a moment. So anyway, there was a lot of stuff going on in the system, and then I'm waiting on them to respond to me, and it wasn't happening, and that's because of all this other backwards, complicated stuff, right? Anyway, I'm back working. I got the shift I want. I work 4 days a week. I'm happy, right? Because I need these 3 days. I need one to rest, and other two to write, because that's real important to me that I write. So anyway, I was talking to one of my girlfriends last night, and I just mentioned about, I don't even know how we got on the subject about my credit cards and this and that and that and that. And so she said, well, let me tell you something, friend. Go call them tomorrow, which I had planned to do was to call them today too. That was my whole objective, to call them today, because I keep calling my phone. See what I owe, what can they take, how we can work this out, because I want my credit score to be good, because I want to buy me a home when I leave out of this highly rented house, right? I can't afford to get nobody this kind of money for the rest of my life. So that's my goal. That's in my head. Like I said, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to write. I'm trying to date. I'm trying to get my monies together. You know, trying to make some money out of no money, right? So my friend, she said, well, I'll tell you what, call them. Now, I had heard this, but I didn't. It wasn't in my head to do today. I had to be honest. So my friend said, call them and see if they'll take off the late fees, right? So I got my pencil, my paper, my notebook this morning. I called. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking disaster. Oh, my God, I'm going to owe them thousands of dollars. Oh, my God. Right? And so I called them today, and they were very pleasant with me. I don't know why I thought they was going to be rough and tough, right? Guess because they've been calling my phone. Because it's been a couple months since I made a payment. Some of them 1 month, some of them 2 months. Well, they were all very pleasant. They each and every one took off the late fee except for one, right? They said because I owed them a lot. That's like the biggest card. And hey Elle, and so they took the late fees off, right? So in total, I gotta get ready because I don't want to cry. In total, I owed about all these cards I have. All I need to pay to be current And some of them will be almost paid off because they not that big, right? To be current is $1,300, a little bit over $1,300, right? Whew, right? Because I don't know what I was thinking, right? So it'll be like $1,300. So I talked to my friend today, just moments before I got on here. I almost canceled just because I needed to pray and cry and walk around the house and talk to God and all that, right? Hey, Nick. I'm telling my story, Nick, what just happened just before I got on the live. And so I talked to my friend, and I'm telling her what they said and so on and so forth, and they're going to work with me. Right now, I don't have the money at all, probably, because my plan was I'm not going to have the money to the end of December, and I can start paying them, which it was going to be a little bit more, but at least they know I'm trying, right? And I didn't want the cards to be closed because that's bad when they get closed on you, right? So anyway, y'all, I'm telling my friend this, and so I said, okay, well, I got to go live. You know, I'm going live, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired. I'm drained. I just want to lay down. She was like, no, friend. I said, no, I'm going to go live, right? Talk to my peeps. Child, while we talking, she said, check your Cash App. The total amount that I owed everybody, my friend had sent me, y'all. My friend had sent it to me. Listen, I had a conversation with God the other day. I said, God, listen, okay, you ain't sending me my dude. You ain't sending me my helper, my companion, my friend, my lover. Are you listening to me? What's going on, right? I do everything I'm supposed to do. I do everything. I don't hurt nobody. I do everything. I know, Elle. I do everything I'm supposed to do. I try to help as much as I can. All my friends could testify to that, right? Child. When I looked at my Cash App and that total amount of $1,300 was on there, I almost passed out. I almost passed out. She is, and she's done great things for me, right? I don't want to cry. And I was telling her Saturday when I had this conversation with God, I felt like, it was either Saturday or Sunday, I felt like a relief, like, okay, God, you about to send my dude. Yeah, you about to send him, because that's what I felt, like something great was about to happen, right? Child, it was, I can't even get it out. It was the money for the cards, because I want to keep my credit together. Anybody that know me know. Now, I used to be, don't care nothing about no credit, didn't care nothing about it, right? But I've evolved. And yes, it was, y'all. And y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, right? It was like, I've been saying to myself, like, I do everything right. Like, somebody help me, right? Somebody help me, okay? And my friend helped me. I didn't ask. Now, mind you, I have to tell this part. Mind you, I went through a crisis few months back, and she gave me some money. Big lump, right? And I said, well, I'm going to start paying you, didn't know when, because then I stopped working. Right after that, I stopped working. So I had already told her the other day, I'm going to start paying you in January. I'm going to start paying you, month by month till I get it paid off, right? I know, right? Listen, y'all, I can't even hardly focus because my heart is so full, right? My heart is so full. Oh, my God. And my heart is so full, right? And it's like, she's not even in this state, but it's like, oh, my God. Like, I don't hurt people. I don't try. Talk about you and giggle, but I don't try to hurt nobody. I don't try to do nothing but help you if I can, right? And I've never really been able to financially help anybody, but I can give you good game, give you good suggestions, tell you which direction to go in and do this, do that. That's what my friends know me for, right? Child. And I ain't never been one to receive help, like I didn't even know how to receive that, right? Listen, y'all, I am so grateful and thankful right now. So grateful right now. Right? So I've got that out. Because I just wanted to lay in my bed and cry and think and meditate, right? I don't even know how to meditate. I want to learn how to meditate, but my mind keep going. But listen, y'all. That was my testimony today. Always treat people right. Don't do nobody wrong. And your blessings will come. They will come. They will come. They will come. They will come. Right? You don't know. Like I said, I felt a relief the other day when I was talking to God. I'm thinking him telling me he gonna send my dude, my husband, my man, my friend. He coming. He coming. Right? I don't even have the words to say or to express. Like, I probably, when I finish talking to y'all, I'm probably gonna lay down and concentrate and have a good cry. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a crybaby. For y'all that don't know, I am a crybaby. As tough as I talk, as strong as I am, I'm a crybaby. Always have been, right? If you tell anybody, I'm going to have to beat you up. But anyway, y'all, that's my testimony today, is be kind to others. Because I always say that karma, right? That karma, it comes. When you put out good, good come to you. You put out bad, bad come to you. All right, y'all. Let me shake that off. Ah, Lord, let me get a sip of water. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a sip. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Let me get a sip. Anyway, y'all, I got a lot to talk about. Let me tell you what I'm going to talk about today. I uploaded a video today about it, right? And I know we always talk about relationships, but we women, that's what we talk about. I don't know what my nephew ain't been on here. My other guys, a couple of my guys that ain't came in. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, the girl, the lady, Miss LaTruth and her husband. Now, it looked like they was back together, right? Because he had her sitting on the steps, even though she looked so sad and so miserable, right? Thank you, Angel. Thank you. I got a big blessing. If you didn't hear today, I got a big blessing a few moments ago. And so, we done all did it. Went back to somebody we wasn't supposed to be back with. As women, we done all did it. If you ain't, you will. Live long enough. So, over the weekend, somebody told me about, she had a video up. So I was able to check it out last night. Okay, she said they're not together. She's getting a divorce. She got her own house. She's doing her thing. She's got people that are reaching out to her, I guess, because she has lots of followers. People are reaching out to her, I guess, to promote their products or whatever they want her to do, right? She's getting her blessings, right? She said he was mad because they don't want him. They just want her. Now, let me tell y'all something. With a narcissistic man, they do not want you to go above them. They don't want you to be more than them or what they think is more than them. They don't, right? Well, just earlier today, but I didn't have time because I was talking to my friend. I was talking to a couple people on the phone. Today my off day, so I'm talking on the phone. I see on YouTube, dude got a video talking about her. Now, you just begged her, called her in. She came, she did a little video with you, tried to be cordial with you. And you talking about it. See, this is what I don't like about guys. A guy that will talk about you when y'all broke up ain't not a real man to me. A man that will talk about you after y'all broke up is not a real man, period, right? So, I've been listening to it. I've listened to it up until I'm trying to get together with y'all. And he's talking about you got to get to know people. Their breath might stink. Their feet might stink. They might dig up their nose. He's just saying all kind of stupid banana stuff, right? I'm glad that she got away. Like I said, I thought they was playing at first. I thought it was a skit. Thought they was acting. But it's a real thing. Because when I watch her now, she's happy. She's bubbly. The sun is coming out. You know, she's shining. She's glowing. On them steps, she's about to sink into the wall. She looks so sad, so depressed, and so, I don't want to be here. Listen, you got to be... I'm uploading a dating story, right? My most recent dating story. I'll be uploading that probably tomorrow. So what's the day? Monday. Probably tomorrow. Wednesday, right? You got to ask questions. You got to ask questions, right? When you meet people. That was something I never really did. I asked a few little questions, little surface stuff. You got to dig deep into people. Know how they think. What they think about certain things. How they would react to certain things, right? And then I think if it don't work, it don't work. And nobody should talk about nobody. Period. Right? Hey, Connie. Nobody should talk about nobody. You know what I'm saying? If it's over, it's over. But what always gets me is, and the reason why I looked at her video was because she said she was addressing the trolls. And I just thought the trolls was people with no faces and they make bad comments and stuff like that. If you have been putting your life on display, People are going to have thoughts about it. People are going to have comments about it. That's the nature of the beast of putting your business out there, right? So I didn't understand that part. Like, why are you mad? Just tell your story and move on, right? That's what I want to do. But she's a young lady. But tell your story and move on. You know what I'm saying? Just move on, right? Anyway, y'all check it out when y'all can. Because he talking about her. She's not. She said he didn't. She's been supporting him. He don't really support her. That's what happens a lot of times, right? Anyway, I'm moving on. Anyway, y'all, what else is going on in the world today? Let me tell y'all something. I can't hardly think straight for that wonderful black. Like, I just had a conversation with my sister today. I said, both of us, we both struggling, both trying to make it happen for ourselves. We don't do nothing wrong. We just stay to ourselves. Ain't nobody doing nothing wrong. Nothing. Why? Where the blessings? Come on with the blessings. Even though waking up every day is a blessing. Waking up every day is a blessing, y'all. I thank God for it every day, right? But anyway, I see that for Takeoff, they had his funeral. It was at the State Farm Arena here. I think it was at wherever they have games and stuff at, right? That's big. And I've been thinking ever since, like, what did it take to put that together? What did they do? How did they do that? That's big, right? A lot of folks attended. And I see that Gucci Man and his wife, Keisha Kior, she's pregnant, right? And then I seen where somebody was mad at somebody for the clothes they had on. What's that girl name that Puppy was going with? Is it Young Miami? They didn't like what she had on. I didn't see what she had on no different than nobody else, what they had on. I didn't, everybody had on black. I didn't see what the problem was, right? But today we live in a culture of we want to cancel you. We don't like you. We want to cancel you, right? Now, my favorite show, y'all, Love and Marriage Huntsville, one of my favorite shows. They talking about, I guess they gave him a blackout last week. I watched it. I told you I'm going to keep watching it. I'm going to keep watching it. So a lot of folks didn't watch it, and they had the lowest ratings ever, right? And really, they need to be watching it because it's kind of hard for me to watch because Kimmy has cancer. I don't like the word. I don't like to say it. I don't like to concentrate. I don't like to think about it. None of that, right? And so this is getting ready to be a journey for her, right? And we hope she comes out on the other side of it well. So I just feel like we need to be sending love and light through the TV screen, if you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Supporting her through the TV screen, right? But they so mad at Miss Wanda, child. They so mad at Miss Wanda that they don't want to watch. And that's a kind of a problem to me because it's all other kind of ratchet shows on here that people still watching. Like, why you want to cancel that one? I don't like that. I don't like that, right? But you know, Miss Wanda, and I watched Miss Wanda the other day on the live. She's so dumb. She don't understand that the blackout is about her. She might understand it today, but the other day she didn't get it. Today people don't want to see her no more. I think she went too far when the attack, the almost attack on Mel. Like, for that show, they don't want to see it. If it's Love and Hip Hop, okay. Basketball Wives, Housewives, okay. On Love and Marriage Huntsville, which was a black excellent show, it started off being until Martell cheated and brought that garbage over. It was a show about black excellence, right? Like, Kimmy has a title company. Black people, she has the only black title company in the country? I think that's what she said. Right? There are black builders, which is not a lot of them in the United States, period. Like, the show was built on black excellence. And so I get that y'all don't like the direction that it's going in. But we don't want to cancel it because that's their bag, that's their money. We want to keep seeing these kind of shows and seeing these kind of people on TV. You know what I mean? So I don't believe in the cancel culture, not for that. Now, you need to cancel somebody. Cancel Charleston White. Charleston White said all rappers need to be killed. Did y'all see that? Like, you can't be for the community, right? You can't be for the community and then you spewing all kind of poison out your mouth, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't believe him, right? I think he's hurt. I think it stems from a place of hurt. And then he realized he can make money on it, and he's making money. I ain't mad at you getting your bag. I ain't mad at all, right? But let me tell you what I saw. I saw Tasha K wanted to interview him. You know, Tasha K thinks she's Barbara Walters, right? And Miss Wanda got to go. It was nice to see Destiny. It was. Destiny really wanted. She does. Listen, y'all. Destiny wants to be her friend. Mel does not want to be her friend. I told y'all that before. Mel does not want to be her friend. And I have seen a lot of people say in the comments that Destiny betrayed Mel and so on and so forth. I don't know. You know, as women, when you share a bond, it ties you, right? Yeah, she was Martell's friend first, but I believe, from what I saw, she was doing a good job being neutral. Because she would tell Martell, you wrong, you this, you that. You know, Mel just doesn't want to be her friend. And I keep hearing in the grapevine that Mel, yeah, she's not. Mel might be having another show. Now, let's see here. Do y'all think Mel could carry a show off by herself? Her and her mama, Miss Van? I don't think so. Hey, Kimmy! Yeah, she do. She does. She does. She has breast cancer. And she had found 2 bumps, one in her lymph nodes and one in her breast. Stage 2. But the prognosis is good, right? And so this was filmed months ago. I've been trying to look at her on IG, but they're not saying that. Let me check now. Because I wanted to see what was being said. You know, because I follow a lot of these folks. Right? But I got distracted. Somebody sent me a text. Let me tell y'all something. We all cool here, right? Y'all know I'm single, right? You know, dudes that I have talked to in the past, never messed with or nothing, just talked to, might have dated once or something. They will always pop back up if I don't have them blocked. And if I don't have a reason to block you, I don't block you, right? You don't have to call me no more, right? Well, this guy, he texted me one day last week, hey, how you doing? That was it, nothing else. And I think he did it about twice the last couple of weeks, right? And I would respond, hey. So the day he texted me, no, the first time he did it, I said, you still with your girl, right? Because he was being sneaky. He was trying to be sneaky. I think Mel, her family, and real friends could carry a show. Real friends. Does she have real friends? And what would be what would the show be about? Because Mel is not that interesting, even though Mel does a lot of stuff. She's modeling. She's doing a lot of stuff. She's promoting people's products, her products. She's doing wonderful things. But is she that interested enough to be on the show? Let's think about that. I don't know. Her mama, listen, the mama, yeah, we do. The mama used to go with the brother Mark, right? Mark wanted everybody to know that him and Van was a couple. Van ain't trying to own him, right? You know, sometimes you be with somebody and want nobody to know. He one of them. He ain't accepting that position. That you know, matter of fact, I think her mom, I would like to see her mom and whatever she got going, what she doing. That's what I like to see. Matter of fact, I tell you who I like to see. I like to see Martell mama, because y'all can't tell me Martell mama ain't drinking beer with a straw and smoking Newports on the porch and playing cards and talking with her friends. Y'all can't tell me that. Marcus chasing cloud. He got on my nerves. Yeah. And did you see what he said? He said, they said, well, you need to apologize or something. He said, absolutely no, with a cuss word. Absolutely not, right? I don't get his deal. Like, he wants everybody to know he was messing with Van. Van ain't claiming you. We all done had that dude we kept in the dark. We messed with him in the dark. You that dude. That just happened to be your position, right? That was your position. Is she the kid? Is she really the candy lady? I heard somebody say that before. Is she? I'm telling you, I believe she has more going on than that. It would be more interesting with her, right? I just believe that. She has a lot going on. She can showcase everything she has going. People do shows like that all the time. You say she's boring, but everybody use her for a story. Use who for a storyline? Van? They use Van for a storyline? No, I don't think Van boring. I don't think she's boring. I just think Martell Mama might have a little more going on. Oh, Mel. Now she not boring. Mel, to me, don't open all the way up. She's very reserved. You know, when you're on a reality show, you got to be a little open. She's more reserved, and I ain't mad at her for that. Let me tell you something. I like the way Mel and Martell was a beautiful power couple with a beautiful family. The vision was wonderful, right? Martell messed that up. Mel is now, I'm just saying as a human, in her feelings, and she angry in the inside. Even though she's doing a lot of stuff to keep herself busy and keep her money, she's angry in the inside. And what I wanted for her, and I still want for her, is to take a break and go heal. That's what I want. And then the real her could come out. That's what I want, yeah. But I just think that Martell's mama just would be a little funny, right? Mel opened up her entire life more than the rest of the cast when Martell mama got... I don't know. That's why I just think she might be funny. I don't know. I don't know what she got going on. I just think she might be funny. Hey, Dion. I just think she might be funny just because the way she talk, and she just cracks me up, right? But, in her own country kind of little way. But I was telling y'all about something. I don't know what I was telling y'all about. I was telling y'all about something before we started talking about Mel and them. Do you think can handle a spinoff show? Which couple? For me, it would be Marceau and Tisha. It would be Marceau and Tisha because Marceau is quick-witted. Tisha is dim-witted, right? Well, she portrays that, right? Kimmy and Marisa, I used to think were a little too perfect, right? Who else we got? What's the people name? Big Lou and Tiffany. They're not going to open up because they think they are really perfect. They think they are perfect. Not T. I actually like Marceau. I like Marceau too. He was a lot to take in at first because he was such a male chauvinist. Marceau and Tisha are the couple that don't want to open up. They open a little. They let you see a little more. They let you see a little more than Kimmy and them. I don't know if they got anything to show. Because Maurice is working hard to do. He's a builder. He's a lawyer. He's everything, right? I think Kimmy has stopped being a nurse, and now she's got the title company, and well, now she's got to get healthy. Carlos already said that he told them that they don't have to talk about their real life. Oh, really? What? That don't make sense. Tiffany and Big Lou. Not Tiffany and Big Lou. Because they think they too perfect. What I would have liked to see is, I want to know what Stormy and her husband, I want to know what they do exactly. Because they live on an estate. And when you're on an estate, that's a lot of money you have. You have a lot of land, right? But land is money. I want to know. And he told Marceau that he made, I forgot how many millions he said he made with his wife, right? I don't think he want to say 20 million. I think that's what he said, right? I want to know what they do. I know she's got some beauty products and stuff, but I'm saying I want to know where the real money comes from, what he do. I'd like to know what he does. I've been wanting to know that. I might have to Google that. Tisha and Marceau always have. I agree. My opinion of him has definitely changed. Yeah, because he's Marceau said he made 17 million. Yeah, but the I forgot what is his name. Courtney. Is Stormy husband named Courtney? He said he made 20 million. Carlos, Tisha, and Marceau had a live video talking about they don't have to talk about their personal lives. They talk about what? See, I'm never able to catch the Carlos King lives. And you know, Carlos now, y'all know he is messy. Now, he is messy. I've never been able to catch the live show or the after show. When do it come on right after the? When do it come on? Or is it coming on something else? Like, I've never been able to catch that. I know he has a show. Or is it a podcast or something? Because I've never seen it. I've known about it, but I've never seen it, right? I've never seen it. Because I like to... You know what I missed that Carlos King, I think it was Carlos King and Candy Hudson was a part of, was R&B Divas. That was a good show. And there was something else he was a part of. It's on IG Live. Okay, Stormy and Courtney. Yeah, Courtney, I thought that's what's his name. They big money. I like to know what he did. Because, initially they didn't show him, but now he's being shown. And he told his wife, I watched a live or something she was on. She said her husband told her, just have fun with the show. So I guess they done came together and said, okay, because Stormy, y'all know Stormy came in hot. She came in hot. She came in ghetto countrified or countrified ghetto or something, right? I was like, ooh, she came in strong, right? Now she's ringing bells and she's burning sage and all that stuff, right? So I think her husband said, just calm it down a little bit. Calm it down. That's probably what, because she said her husband told her just to have fun, right? I like to know what he does, though. I got to figure that out. I got to find out what he does. I'm nosy. I'm nosy, right? But I was talking about something. I was trying to tell y'all about something. I don't know what it was. I done forgot, y'all, what it was. See, I usually, let me tell y'all something. I usually have it wrote down what I'm going to talk about. My mind just got blowed out the water a few minutes before I got on here. So I wasn't prepared, y'all. Like my mind, and like all the whole day, the whole day was a good day, right? And I just wasn't prepared because I was basking. When I got up this morning and I called all of the creditors and found out how much I owe and if they take off the fees and all that, and they did that, even though I ain't had no money to pay them at that moment, I still felt I could breathe out. I could, exhale, right? I was basking in that all day, right? Courtney used to play. Oh, did he? Oh, overseas. Not sure what else he does now besides help with the beauty business. Because he told, Marceau that he made $20 million with his wife, and he told Marceau, and Marceau said he made 17. He said you could have doubled that had you worked with Tisha. I like that, right? But anyway, I was basking in the knowledge of my credit was not as bad as I thought it was. So that's my fault. I wasn't prepared. And my mind is all over the place right now, right? Do y'all see that? Why my hands is like that? What is that? What is that? The lights and stuff. I don't know. Y'all see that glow on my hand, right? Is that the money glow? What is that? Anyway, I've never seen it before. But anyway, y'all, I was talking about Charleston White, but it was talking about something else I wanted to talk about. And I started talking about something else and I cannot remember. See, that's why you got to write it down. I always write it down. Listen, y'all, I used to smoke weed. I started smoking weed my daughter is probably 30 years ago, right? And still I have bouts of memory slip. And I still believe it's from weed. I do. I believe it's from weed. Because I can get up and go to do something. When I get in there, and what was I supposed to be doing? And I got to start back over, and then it'll come to me, right? It'll come to me. But anyway, I know what I was talking about, dude. So, dude, at the time, I guess they was breaking up or something, I thought it was a girlfriend. He told me today that it was his wife. Now, let me tell you, dudes are so stupid, and they do this all the time, right? I was just about to say those hands are anointed. Girl, shut up. Yes. So listen. Ooh, anointed. I like that. So listen. I doubt very since Marceau made 17. I said that too. But he told him 17 million because he said 20. I was like, what? But anyway, dude told me, let me tell you what he did today. He been watching me on Facebook, right? And I was like, we friends on Facebook? But I guess he knew my name and he looked me up. No big deal, right? Because I ain't doing nothing, no way. Yeah. And so, he was like, you look so good. All this stuff, right? So he said, I said, well, what's your name on Facebook, right? So he told me his name. Immediately, I see the wife, right? Instantly. And I always like to see who they messed with and who they was in love with look like, right? And if she don't look like me or remind me of me, I'm thinking you don't really like me. That's just what I be thinking in my head, y'all. I don't know. So anyway, I asked him, I texted him. Her name is Tisha. I said, you still with Tisha? Right? He said, no. But he had told me that before he was single now, right? He said, no, she engaged. What? How your wife engaged to somebody else? How they do that? Where they do that at? So He's going to tell me the whole story this evening. He was prepared to get off work and tell me, but he just texted me and said, but I told him I'm doing something, right? A lot of times I don't tell guys I have a YouTube channel. I used to tell, let me tell you, I used to tell guys I had a YouTube channel to see if they're interested. Because if I tell you, if you tell me you got a YouTube channel, I'm going to say, oh, really, what's the name? And I'm going to go check you out. Or if you tell me you wrote a book, whatever you tell me you do, I'm going to check it out and check you out, right? And I would use that as a test. And if you didn't ask me nothing about it, you ain't that interested in me, right? But then I would tell some guys, and they would go see, and then they wouldn't want to talk to me no more. Don't want to talk to me no more. Or they'll say, you ain't going to put me on your channel, is you? I ain't going to say your name. I might talk about you, but I ain't going to say your name, right? So he doesn't know that I have a YouTube channel, and I might not tell him for a while if we continue to talk. He was a guy that I was interested in, but he had I didn't know it at first because he didn't tell me. I figured it out. Right? Because he always acted like he didn't get no reception. Well, why you got a phone then? You can only talk at work. Anyway, he called me and begged me and all this stuff, right? And so, sometimes I would chat back and sometimes I wouldn't. But I'm interested now and nosy, so I can tell y'all. Shh. I'm interested in knowing what happened and how is she engaged already. I'm puzzled. I want to know, right? So when I find out, I'm going to tell y'all. Next week, I'm going to tell y'all, right? Because I'm dying to know, and he just so admire me so and want me, Listen. Y'all. This dating game is a dirty game. This dating game is a dirty game, right? That's all I can say about it. I'm not one of them women, like I said before, that don't need a man. That's a lie. I need one and want one. But I can't settle, right? You got to come correct. Me and my girlfriend were just talking about it. When you are a alpha female, right? It takes you years to learn how to tone yourself down for the man that you want. I ain't saying change. I ain't saying don't be you. But you have to tone it down or know when to tone it down. Because we're so used to being in charge and doing what we need to do and pressing forward and stepping over and knocking over that, that's how we live, right? When a person show you who they are the first time, believe them, he is not worthy. Yeah, oh, definitely getting the scoop. Definitely going to get the scoop. I can't wait to get the scoop. Oh, yeah. Too many busters now. Yeah, I listen. I want to see what I ain't going to. See, y'all, listen. Y'all my girls, right? I'm really. Somebody said Kanye West, cool hair. I know that ain't really Kanye West, but hey, Kanye West. Thank you. I'm really like, I test men. I'll say that. To see where you at, right? I test men because I'm always my genuine self. I don't really know how to be nothing but genuine. I can't fake. I remember years ago, my mother told me you got to act this way and don't be so smart and dumb. I can't be that girl. I can't act dumb for you to like me. Because when I start using my brain, you're going to go away. You're going to run away anyway. I just can't be dumb. Maybe they worked in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s. I don't even know how to be her. I got to be who I am. And I know for a fact that anybody that respects you and wants you, he will respect and understand who you are and allow you to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to try to dumb you down, right? I can't be dumb, make you feel good. Oh, Kanye, yes, Wesley, how you doing? I'm doing well, Kanye. What is that? Do Kanye got a picture? That's just a black screen. Come on now, let me see who you is, Kanye. Is you the real Kanye? If you the real Kanye, Jennifer Lewis said call her. She said call her. Okay, call Auntie. She got some good words of wisdom for you, all right? She got some good words of wisdom. I'm doing fine. I'm doing really great. I had a wonderful surprise blessing this evening. So I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful, right? How you doing? That's the question. How you doing, Kanye? That is the question. We all want to know how you doing and how can we be of help to you? Do we need to have a prayer meeting? Some oil on you? Call an exorcist? What we need to do? What we need to do to get you together? Because we praying for you. We rooting for you. We are. But anyway, what I was about to say, see, I keep getting through off. See, a man can throw me off. I'm easily to get distracted. I get back on course, but I'm easy to get distracted. Nowadays, you have to be picky. You got to, girl, I've been doing background checks. Criminal, mental, credit. Let me tell you what else I do. In Cleveland, it was easy to do. I haven't tried it here because I ain't met nobody I'm interested in. But in Cleveland, you can go to the court division. It's real easy. Go online. Criminal court, civil courts. Civil court will tell you if they married, when they was married, if they divorced. See, that's important. That's civil court. And the criminal court, yeah, what they did. See, certain states don't tell you. They just tell you what they did, but they don't tell you exactly what they did. In Cleveland, they'll tell you he jumped out the bush. She left her house. They go into details about what you did. He robbed the bank. He went in there. The gun was up. They tell you in the comments exactly what they did, right? A lot of states don't do that. A lot of counties, I should say, don't do that, right? Yeah, you got to do the background check. The mental. Now, if you talk to them long enough, you see just about how crazy they is, right? I don't know no other way to check for the mental. You know another way to check for the mental, Renata? The criminal you can check, the credit you can check, but I don't know no. Let me tell y'all this. So I've seen it because I did checks on people. Like in Cleveland, I used to do checks, especially when I first got single. I'm checking you all the way out, right? A lot of jokers are insane in the membrane. I'm out here dating right now. I know it, girl. I know. And anyway, in Cleveland, you can, everywhere, it's sites that you pay and they learn, they give you all the information. Now, I never did that, but somebody I know had that done to them. And them people had all their information and their spouse information. They paid for it, right? To know everything they was doing and what kind of money. I'm trying to think what all did they find out in that information because they sent it, they get told them what they did, right? Now, if I'm really, back in the day, before internet and all that, you had something called a hood check, right? Okay, bro, live over here. Okay, who we know over here? I don't know nobody live over there. But if so-and-so live over there, so-and-so, I'm going to need you to check out over there. Who you know that know dude over there. That's how we did it back in the day. Now, it's so easy. You just go on the internet. I told y'all that guy I really, really liked was a murderer and a rapist. He was a rapist / murderer. He told me about the rape part that he claimed he didn't do, but he failed to tell me about the murder part, right? I found that out online. And God kept working my spirit, and I was laying in bed, and he wouldn't let me rest until I Googled it. And I Googled him, and his face came right up, the murder. Sure did, right? So you have to check him out. You have to check him out in all kinds of ways. Because, I be watching Fatal Attraction and all that stuff, right? And they be like, oh, they was so in love. They fell in love right away. They was so in love. Next thing you know, she dead. What happened? One of my friends said they didn't pay attention to the red flags. You got to pay attention to the red flags, right? But anyway, we going to see. I'm going to talk to dude. I can't wait to talk to dude so he can tell me what all happened, right? And, yeah, I ain't going to say too much about it. I seen that. I can't wait for him to tell me what happened, right? He's insisting that he's single now, right? But anyway, dudes do this. They'll say, request me on Facebook, and then I go, first thing pop up is your girlfriend or your wife. Well, who's that, right? Dudes are so dumb, y'all. They so dumb. It ain't me. It ain't me. Trust me, it ain't me. They just so dumb, right? But anyway, what else I'm talking about? What else going on this week? Yeah, when y'all can, y'all go look at the Charleston White video where he talking about rappers should be killed or should die or something stupid he said. Y'all go check that out. I'm trying to think what else was going on. So y'all, let me tell y'all this. Down here in Georgia, we got to vote again December 6th. Now, this is for all the people that don't vote. Please go register to vote. Please. Please go register to vote. And in case you didn't know, it's free. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. All you need is your ID. Okay? That's all you need. That's it. Yeah, that's all you need. Let me tell y'all something. I haven't had chocolate probably in 3-4 days, right? And I was eating sweets like I was crazy, right? And I gained a couple pounds that I had lost, so I don't even want to do that, right? I'm trying to keep my weight under a certain number. Right? So that when Mr. Charlie come up, I'll be looking good for him, right? So I haven't ate any chocolate in a few days. I did buy me some pineapple sherbet today that I'm going to eat immediately when I finish talking to y'all while I'm getting a scoop on Dude and his wife, who now has a fiance. I can't wait to tell y'all about that. Like, how your wife get a fiance? Is y'all divorced? And I think I met him, trying to see when I met him. I think I met him when I first moved here. So it's been some months since I talked to him. Yeah, it's been some months since I talked to him, you know. But that just don't sound right? That just don't sound right. He said that was the worst mistake he ever made. That sounds like a quick wedding. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. The LaTruths, see, this is why you got to get to know folk. They got married after 90 days. He cute, she cute. That's what happens. They got married after 90 days. Yeah, I watched Sisters. Yeah, now so let me tell you. Sisters is a good show that has a spinoff. Tyler Perry immediately gave them a spinoff with Zach and Fatima. Her name Fatima. It's called Zatima. That's what it's called, right? Right, yeah. Hey, Kimmy. Thank you, Kimmy. Now, I like Sisters. Let me tell you something why I like Sisters. I like all black shows. Y'all know that mostly. And I like black girlfriend shows. Because if it wasn't, like I told my friend earlier, if it wasn't for my girlfriends in life, I couldn't have made it. Because I have lots of good girlfriends. I could not have made it. And we've always been there for each other, right? Anyway, I like this show because these are, I guess they're in their 30s, right? But like, I like the girlfriends. It's one come on HBO called Around the World, All the World, about four ladies. I like all those black girlfriend shows, right? This one I like because I like this one because they just go together well, right? You know, people talk about Tyler Perry's plays and shows. I've always liked them. I've always liked them, right? They got the all four of them. Now one is single. Now let me tell you, the one girl that was single, the lawyer that wasn't single. A couple of them wasn't single, but I think that's Andy. That was the lawyer. Her dude is cute. He a little dude, but he fits her because she little. But he is I don't know what he is. He's a businessman of some sort, right? You know, on this show, they buying cars, they buying condos. Then you had the one girl work at the airport. She fell in love with the white cowboy. You got the other girl work at the bank. She's like a little square girl. She had two dudes fighting over her. One was half gay or something of the sort. Then you got, who the other girl? Oh, we got the girl, the beautician. Got the beautician. She had two dudes. And Zach then got rich and she want him back. And she faking like she pregnant by him. Hey, Cream. Thank you. It's an excellent show. I think they're in their 4th or 5th season. But what's even better is the spinoff, which is called Zatima. That's what it's called, Zatima, right? I think you have to watch it on BET Plus. And it's real good because they show Zach. You know why I like this show? Because it shows the real life problems and situations that we go through in relationships. Not fake problems, the real problems. That's why I like it, right? Because Zach was a broke dude. He had been in the penitentiary. He was working at the airport. He met Fatima. She was in some kind of business. Besides working for Annie, she had some kind of program she was in. She helped him, and they started liking each other. It's like a feel-good show, right? And then You know, Zach got a baby on the side that he didn't know he had, and that girl coming. It's all kind of elements to it, right? Then one of Zach's friends found out he bisexual. He likes Zach. It's just like all kinds of stuff going on. It's all kinds of stuff going on in on that show, right? We do, and I'm telling you, I love watching it, Jeanette, because I either I've been in them situations or I know somebody that been in them situations, right? It's real life to me. It's real life to me. Now, yeah, it's real life. It's real life to me. You know, because you got that dude that won't go away. Now, they might not be on the economic level like him, but you got that one dude won't go away, and he keep doing this for you and doing that for you. He keep popping up. You know, he keep doing stuff, right? Like, I love that show. I come on Wednesday. I love that show. But like I said, it's another one called, let me tell you, it's one, the other one that I like with the four ladies is called Ex-Wives Club. And it's starting this week. It's got Jill Scott and some more ladies in it. It's 3 or 4, it's 4 of them. And they come on BT too. It's called Ex-Wives Club. Let me see what it's called. It's called, and I think it's about to start this week. I think it's about to start this week. Let me tell you. Let me see what it's called. It's real good. I think it's gonna be like the 3rd season. It's really good, y'all. Jill Scott is a good actress. Let me see if it's called Ex-Wives Club. Ex-Wives Club. Ex-Wives Club on BET. Plus on BET Plus. Okay. Oh, First Wives Club. That's what it's called. First Wives Club. So when they come back out, I think it's coming on this week, or pretty soon. I know in November, or is it December? This will be the 3rd season. Yeah, this will be the 3rd season. I'm trying to see when it comes back on because I keep seeing. Okay, season 3. Let's see. November 17th. What's the day, y'all? I knew it would come on this week. That's this week. Thursday. Ah, yeah, that's another good one. I love all the girlfriend shows. And it's probably because my girlfriends are dear to me, right? I don't take friendship lightly and I value friendship. So the girlfriend shows I love, like I said, it's one, it's called Rule the World or something like that on HBO. Then it's another one and it has a gay girl in it. These are younger girls in their 20s and it has a gay girl in it. What is the name of that show? I can't think of. I'm going to find out all the good shows and check y'all so y'all can watch it. We have to support these shows because a lot of them are being produced. You know that girl that produced Chicago, the gay girl? I can't think of her name. She produces a couple shows on this show that I'm talking about and another one. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. I'm going to think of the name of it and tell you because y'all know I watch all the shows. All the shows. And I thought that I wasn't going to be able to manage once I cut off my cable because I had a really good Fire Stick. And on cable, the benefit of having cable is you can record and watch it at your leisure, right? On Hulu. Oh, I love Reasonable Doubt, baby. I'm looking for it today because ain't it supposed to be on today? Yes. And I saw that it was produced by Kerry Washington. The 20s. That's it. The 20s. The 20s. That's it, Lena. That's it. That's it. Y'all with me? Yes, I like it. The 20s. The 20s. I like that show. But Reasonable Doubt is, friend, you gotta watch Reasonable Doubt. Jeanette, you gotta watch Reasonable Doubt. This is a black woman who's a lawyer. Let me set this up for y'all. Y'all got to watch this show. Comes on Hulu. She is a young black lawyer, right? And she's a criminal lawyer. She was in the prosecutor's, you know, when you first start out. She's cute. She wears sexy clothing, not revealing, but she's very much a feminine woman, right? She has a husband, 2 kids. The husband wants her, the premise of the show, the husband wants her to stop being a lawyer. Now, I done went to college all these years, become successful. She's a successful, famous lawyer. You want me to stop to make you feel good. See, that's the kind of black man I can't deal with. Reasonable Doubt is excellent. It's excellent because it looks at life through a woman's perspective. You don't have to have a lot of money like her to feel what she's going through because we've all been through that. I'm telling you, I love this show because it's another feel-good show. She's going through ups and downs. And then, check this out, y'all. The husband, she's still in love with the husband still in love with her, but they have separated. He live in an Airbnb. She live in the house, right? They co-parent the children very well. But the boy, which boys are like this, the oldest boy is mad at the mama. He mad, so he got attitude all the time, right? But the husband has cameras in the house, and he's watching her, right? And he sent a dude in, which I don't know why he did this. He sent a dude in to protect her because he ain't there. Somebody he picked, a nice, fine-looking black man. You sent him in? You sent Mandingo in? Of course, he started liking her. She started liking him. They had sex on the couch, right? Now, somebody that she was a lawyer for years ago, which is Michael Ealy, he got out of jail. They had a chemistry before he went, all right? And when he's looking at her, I feel it. When he's looking at her the way he look at her and talk to her, I want to give him some. I feel it, right? Y'all got to watch this show because it's the balancing act of being a wife, a mother, a woman, a lawyer. It's, you know, we've all had to juggle all these people, right? And the husband still wants her to pick, or he's not coming back. I think he gave her an ultimatum. They didn't really show that in the beginning, but I think that's the ultimatum. Like he told her to quit her job, to be with him a bit more time for him. How dare you? I went to school for 25 years and you want me to quit and do what? Sit here and look at you? So it's a very, very good job. And then her mother, check this out. Oh, it got real good last week. Her mother is married to a white man, and the white man had been in their life since she was young. I don't know if her daddy was dead or daddy gone somewhere or something. Oh, daddy ain't with her. That's what it is. Daddy, they separated. So she talked to daddy. And the white man had been touching her throughout the years. And I think she told her mother did nothing about it and blamed it on the drinking. Because they went in deep, they started doing backwards episodes. You know how they do flashbacks? They did that last week, right? And she showed where he would touch her inappropriately. I don't think he penetrated her or nothing, but he would touch her inappropriately. Yeah, it's called, gotta get it. It's on Hulu. It's called Reasonable Doubt. When she is cute, she's cute in a non-trying kind of way. She don't wear a lot of makeup, she's pretty. And her clothes are immaculate. They fit her well, right? And she's sexy. She doesn't dress like the typical lawyer. Gotta watch it. Oh, it makes you feel good to be a black woman. You gotta watch it. And it's something that all of us have went through when we try to do this balancing act of being who we are, queens of the earth, right? And then now, Michael Ealy, she has feelings for him. And just like a typical black man, he wants her to figure out her life right now. She can't do that. She's still married. But the husband, he saw her out on a date with him and said, if you don't make up your mind right now, we're going to get the divorce. She don't want the divorce. She still loves her husband. But she just, you know, having fun or whatever. She was trying to figure it out, right? And then she, like I said, oh, another thing happened last week. The white guy, he got sick, the stepdaddy. Mama sitting there by his side. And she had told her mama, I wish you would forgive. And I wondered what she meant by that a couple of weeks ago. She said, I wish you forgive my daddy like you forgave Paul. I think his name Paul. We're going to call him Paul. And I didn't understand that. Well, she forgave Paul for touching her child. I can never understand if a man, I don't care how much I loved him, if you touch my child, we will never, ever be friends no more. We'll never, ever be cool. I'll probably try to kill you, probably try to prosecute you, all kind of stuff, right? Mama by his side. So she go to Mama, and Mama presses her about seeing this man, right? I'm telling you, Michael Ealy, it's the way, I ain't even into light-skinned dudes, y'all know that. But it's the way, he's a very good actor, because it's the way he looks at her when he's talking to her. He penetrates her soul, right? That's the kind of man I want, just make me melt, just make me submit. Oh my God, yes! But she go to see the guy, and she said something to him that caused him to have a heart attack and die. That was last week's episode at the end. So I can't wait to, because I think it usually comes out either on Monday night or Tuesday night. I can't remember. I was hoping it was today. I was looking for it today. And is his eyes really blue? Or are they brown? Or are they, whatever that color is, hazel? Because everybody keeps saying he got blue eyes. Are they blue? I can't really tell. I can't. That's something if they blue. That's something, right? I remember when I was a child, it was a family. It was dark skinned, and they had. I'm trying to think. Did they have one blue eye? I gotta ask my friend. Did they have one blue eye or two blue eyes? That was the weirdest thing I ever saw. I've never seen it again either. I think it was two people in that family. I'm pretty sure there was. They are blue. Oh, they are blue. Because they keep calling him blue eyed. I was like, his eyes are blue. Oh, they are blue. I'm gonna have to look at him on my HD TV. I have to see what the. I didn't know. I thought they were just hazel or something, right? But y'all gotta watch that show. Reasonable Doubt. Again, another feel-good show because it shows a prosperous black woman dealing with the same things we deal with as a woman. She's dealing with woman issues, right? The men in her life, the kids acting up. She got to continuously prove herself on the job, right? Trying to balance all that. Then you got your mama. A lot of people have mama issues, right? Yeah, he's a great actor. A lot of women have mama issues, that's unfortunate, that's unfortunate. But it is what it is. So it shows all of that. And I want to say, I'm almost positive that that's Pauline. I got to Google who that is. Denzel Washington's wife is her mother. If it ain't her, she look like her. She's a little heavier than her. But it looks like, because Denzel's wife act from time to time. Paulette. I think that's her name, Paulette or Pauline, one of them. But very good show. Very good show. I am so proud of black folks producing, acting, even on Tubi. Tubi is full of black movies. They're not all good, but there are some that are good. Like them boys out of Detroit make good movies. And it's a guy called Deuce King. Deuce King makes good movies. He's from Buffalo, New York, but he now lives down here in Atlanta. I just found that out last night. Hey, Nola. Deuce King makes good movies, but the Detroit boys make good movies. If y'all can go on Tubi, they got Pure 1, 2, and 3, I think. Those are black people. Like if given the opportunity, the problem we have as black folks is we have crafts and skills, and we're never given an opportunity to expound on them or grow them, right? And you have to make the opportunity yourself, for a lot of things. Because, a lot of times in school, they cut out the arts. They cut out this. They cut out that. Like when I was in school, they had all the mechanics class. They had a lot of stuff for you to make it in life in regular school. They cut that out, though. They cut it out years ago, right? I remember they had, what was it called? Woodcraft? What was that called? They had all kind of stuff. They had the blueprint class. What was that called? They had all kind of programs and stuff. They cut all that out. Then they cut out band. They cut out this. They cut out that. In the urban area, it's not designed for you to succeed. Wood shop. That's what it was called. Wood shop. That's right. That's what it was called. Wood shop, right? I never knew what they were doing down up in there, right? But that's what it's called, wood shop. All of those are skills that you need for life. I don't need geometry. I don't need a whole bunch of stuff they taught. I didn't need that for life. Now, if I was going to be a teacher or a mathematician or an astronaut, I might have needed that. I didn't need a lot of that stuff they taught us. What they should have taught us, let me tell y'all what else is good. The Equalizer. I was just watching that before I start talking to y'all. With Queen Latifah. She's like a superhero, right? Queen Latifah like a superhero for real on this show, right? Her co-star, he's got his two boys, and he was teaching them about economics. What is the difference between a bond and a something else, right? Credit and debit cards. That's the kind of stuff we need to be taught at school. Not that stuff that we weren't gonna never use no more, right? Teach somebody how to pay bills, how to keep your credit together, how to do your finances, how to budget. I know grown folks don't know how to budget, right? So that's the stuff we need to be teaching. We should have been taught. You know what I'm saying? But when you go, let me tell you when I found so disparaging. When I got out of high school, and I thought I was pretty smart, right? Even though I played around and I was in the bathroom selling weed and doing all kinds of stuff, playing cards, I still was pretty smart, right? And let me tell you what disappointed me in school, and I'll talk about it more in my book. When I was in elementary school, I don't know if the word diagnosed is it, but I was a bright child, right? And so I was in the, it was called an enrichment program, where the kids that are smarter than the other kids. So I was above average, right? Now this is what's embedded into me, but I always felt that. So when I left one foster home, went to the other, went to the 7th grade, I thought again, I'm going to be with the smart kids. I was not. See, this is what happens when you don't have your mom and them, nobody to look after, make sure you where you're supposed to be. So when I went to school, there were sections, 1, 2, 3, 1 through 7, I think. 6 or 7 was the people that were low functional and, you know. And I expected to be in 1 or 2. Well, they put me in 3. And I stayed mad about that all through school. I stayed mad about that all through school. Because y'all ain't no smarter than me. Right? So all of them things can affect you in school. So I did what I wanted to do. But I probably might have would have did what I wanted to do anyway if I was in section 1 or 2. But I definitely did what I wanted to do. Right? So when I got to college and got around all these other cultures and kids, you know, Chinese kids, other kids, and we was in math, and math killed me, y'all. I had got a tutor. Math killed me. And the other kids were getting it, and I was not. It was more of us black folks that was not getting the math, right? So I ended up getting a tutor. But I realized when I got to college that I was not as smart as I thought I was, and that was because I was not taught. That's my rant on that, right? So when I'm watching these shows and seeing how they're produced and directed by black people, how they're trying to incorporate things that they didn't incorporate before, you know, such as this man teaching his children about finances, right? Something we were never taught. The great thing about Tyler Perry is he gives us a chance. I know down here. Let me tell y'all something. The lady, what's her name? The 50-year-old lady that's real cute with the gray hair that Country Wayne wrote. I just watched Ro in a movie yesterday. I done seen her in 2 or 3 movies based down here in Atlanta, right? I watched her in 2 or 3 movies. So it's for us. We had to do stuff for us. We had to create spaces for us, right? Because they're not going to really do it, and they ain't going to pay us no attention if we're not a well-known name. But what I'm watching, now that I'm down here in Atlanta, there's a lot of movies that black folks are creating that black folks are in. You know, I see a lot, Carly Red. I see a lot of people that I see sometime on TV or sometime somewhere, and they're on these movies and on these shows. So we have to create our own spaces. We have to create our own spaces. I'm not creative like that. But we have to create our own spaces. And I know that if I wanted to be an actor, this is where I would be, down here in Atlanta, for sure. We need to support us a lot more than we do. Share experiences, knowledge, tips on success. Absolutely. 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 Because what I'm watching while I'm here is that, and I keep seeing shows about it and stuff, is that this is really the black Mecca. Now, I knew that, but I didn't know to what degree. And I came down here because my daughter, my cousin, you know, the weather, I was already in Charlotte. That was not what my thought was. Now, 30 years ago when the boom came and everybody was running down here, I was going to come, and like I told y'all before, and then I got involved with somebody, and that went all out the window. But I wouldn't have been prepared to be here. I wouldn't have been prepared at that point like I am now, right? But there's a lot of things happening. And there's a lot of things happening. So, and especially if you're in your 30s and 40s, right? There's a lot of things happening. If you want to start your career in whatever you want to start it, this is the place to do it. You know, it used to be LA, New York, but you know, they would shut you out, especially in LA, right? This would be the place to do it if you're black. Because they have casting calls all the time. Everybody does. Everybody does, right? I grew up in Virginia, North Carolina. My grandparents and parents taught me personal finance and education. They said we had our own spaces in segregation. We lost some of it during integration. Absolutely. Yeah, we did have our own. I remember small things like the insurance man would come to your house. The number man would come to your house. All this had to do with our finances, right? We don't have that because the lottery came and wiped the number man out. the number man was with the, you know, if you play numbers with the number man, this is what I do vaguely remember. And let's say you ain't got nothing and you need some number man, you can go to number man and get your little change. You can't go to the lottery office and say, hey, I need $500. I need $50. I need, you can't go, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. We were more of a community than we are now. Because now it's like, I got more than you. Everybody trying to climb on top of everybody, right? Instead of helping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, you know. That's what I see. It was more community in the 70s. And actually, this is what my take on it is. Crack divided us. Point blank, period. You got to go with a bit of savings, though, to move there. Everything high, but average jobs don't pay enough to keep up. Where? To move where? To in Atlanta? Where you talking about, Jeanette? Atlanta? But my friend Jeanette used to live here. She lives in Charlotte now. But crack is what destroyed us. That's what it was designed to do, and that's what it did, right? It'll be generations before we can get together from that in certain areas, especially Cleveland. Don't know about here, but Cleveland. Yeah, ATL. Yeah. Shit, I did. You blow through that, right? But I like the weather, southern weather. When I lived in Charlotte, I liked the weather. I like the weather even more here. I like the weather. I will never go back to a cold region in my life. Who is that on here? Good looking. Is that Hunky? Peter North here, old adult film storyteller. I've been watching some of your streams. Awesome content. Always. Oh, thank you, Peter North. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Old adult film star. Can I Google you? Can I look you up? Your movies is still. Can I check you out? Okay, good. Good. I'm going to check you out, y'all. Go check out Peter North, right? But yeah, okay, good. I'm going to do that. Thank you so much. Are you subscribed? Good looking hunky. I like that good looking hunky. I ain't heard the word hunky in a long time. Nobody said that in years. Hunky. Okay. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check you out. So listen, y'all. Make sure whatever you do, catch me on Cameo or anything. Okay, what's Cameo? What is Cameo? Is that a porn site? What is Cameo? I don't know what Cameo is. Somebody know what Cameo is? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna find out because that's what I do, research. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out. But yeah, we got to be more connected as a group. But you know, this is what I tell everybody. Cameo is where I can send you okay. All right then. Okay. What was I? You done threw me off. I told y'all dudes get me distracted. What was I getting ready to say? I done forgot now. I done totally forgot. That was something I was about to say. I don't know. He done threw me off with the private video. Okay. All right. Anyway, y'all know I got to talk to Buddy so I can find out. Have you called me so I can find out what the deal is. I can find out. Let me text him, see if he's still at work. So I can find out what the deal is, right? But anyway, let me tell y'all today. One more time, y'all. Be good to folks. You ain't got to know them. Be good to them, right? Be good to people. Because whatever you do, come back to you. I'm telling you, I just had a conversation with my sister maybe 3 days ago. I was like, we don't do nothing. We don't bother nobody. We don't hurt nobody. We struggling. We striving. Thank you. We struggling, we striving, we doing all the things right. What is going on, right? Where is the help coming from? The help coming from the Lord. Lord, child, y'all. My friend I'm telling y'all, I'm going to have to, when I finish with you guys, I'm going to have to get on my knees and pray and thank God. I got to do some stuff, right? I am so grateful and so happy and so overwhelmed, right? I can't, I don't really have words to explain what I feel, right? I don't have the words to explain what I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's a lot going on. And you know, I'm the kind of person like, if you give me a button and I needed that button, I'm forever grateful and I'm always gonna remember it. There are things that people did for me years ago as a child or whatever, and I still remember it. And for that reason, I could never go against them, or you know, I'm just grateful like that. You know, that's just what it is for me, right? Um, it's my season. Thank you. You know, listen, I'm telling you, I had this conversation with my sister a few days ago, and then I had a conversation with God, like, God, what is it you want? I have repented for my sins. Forgive me. Like, what did I do? I know the comment should be over with about now. Girl, I'm going to do a whole, listen, first of all, I am going to do a whole video on whatever he says. That's going to be a dating story. And then I'm going to tell y'all about it next Monday on the live. Because I think Monday's going to be my live day, because I don't work Sunday. I don't work Tuesday. Monday is a good day, good time, 6 o'clock. It's like I told y'all before. Honestly, y'all, I be tired. I'm trying to balance going to work, uploading videos, creating content, date, write, and now I'm in therapy, and then rest, right? My cup runneth over. You know what I'm saying? So now this works out better for me. But anyway, y'all, listen, I'm going to eat me some pineapple sherbet, talk to the Lord, tell him how thankful and grateful I am for today and still being here. And I will see you guys next Monday. Now, I uploaded a video today. I want everybody to watch it and like it. And I got some more ready to go. Okay, y'all? Listen, that's the God's particle in you, Miss J. Do many of us have it? That's why the blessings keep coming. The storms don't last. Have a great night. Thank you, Dion. Thank you. Thank you. See you guys. Everybody be good, okay? Bye-bye.